Good morning, everyone. Guys, this is another wild one. Now, I'm down this rabbit hole at the moment, and it's somewhere I never thought I'd be heading, but I'm applying the same logic that I apply with everything to this, what I'm going down, about this, obviously from the thumbnail, witchcraft and crop sales, the correlation between this. Now, I don't think anybody else has made this, this correlation between the places where are predominantly renowned for these rituals, for witchcraft, for the occult, is literally the same places that all the crop circles are being found. Now, guys, I'm down a bit of a rabbit hole at the moment. And what I want to talk about, and you'll understand why I'm talking about this at the end of the video, but I want to talk about something called cognitive dissonance. Now, cognitive dissonance is something you get taught in the military, and how do I explain this? So, for example, if people in the military get trained a certain way, they get, so they can react quickly to situations. Whereby most people, if they saw, I don't know, an armed attack somewhere, their brain wouldn't register what's happening, and their brain would be looking at something and thinking, right, I know what I'm seeing, but I'm trying to tell myself it's something different. I know what my eyes are telling me, but your brain says, no, that can't be happening. That is so far-fetched. That is so wild. That is so unbelievable that, that's what your eyes are saying. Your brain is saying totally different. And, you argue with yourself in your brain and you discard a lot of this information. Now, this is why a lot of these, incidences in America, other places in the world, they happen because people are just caught like rabbits in a headlight when they see these things that their brains are not used to processing. So that's kind of like, in a nutshell, cognitive dissonance. Now, I've done a lot of work with this when I was in the military. You can get this trained out of you, by realistic exercises, understanding your brain's processes. Because you think about it, if you burst into a room, if you're doing a counter-terrorism operation or something and you burst into a room and your brain's trying to argue with you, that's like maybe 1-2 seconds when you're like a rabbit in the headlines. You really can't afford to have that 1-2 seconds pause. You need to go in there, you need to assess that environment, you need to react, and you need to assess and react to that situation. Anyway, that's cognitive dissonance. Now, the reason I'm saying this is because, when you go down these rabbit holes, and I never thought I'd go down these rabbit holes like I am, guys. I'm not really going to allude to where I'm going, but I will in another video. But, you start to read some really dark things. But anyway, guys, this video is going to be about the correlation between, like I said before, witchcraft and the crop circles. So let me just share this with you real quick. So I've been doing quite a lot of research on, on these cults and witchcraft and stuff. And this article here, guys, crop circle hotspots. Literally, I found this as well. And these are literally the areas here and here where where these two things meet. So I'm trying to think of what can be the correlation here between these two things, because, I know correlation's not causation, but you can't not see these things when they're presented in front of you, and you can't not see when you're reading these accounts of things that have happened, of ceremonies and the locations of those ceremonies. They're all, concentrated in a certain area, and when you look at that certain area, you think, right, okay, what's the connection? What's the correlation? And you're trying to feed in these breadcrumbs. Like, imagine if you've got an AI or something and you're trying to find a picture, you need to give it the right keywords, you need to give it the right key settings, and you need to be able to come up with try and like step back and have a holistic picture of what's happening. Now, I don't know if these two things are related. Again, it could be total coincidence, but I'm the specificity of this, I'm kind of leading towards the path that, crop circles are involved with the witchcraft, or witchcraft's creating crop circles, or something absolutely insane like that. Anyway, guys, just a short video and an update on where I'm going with this. It is a rabbit hole. You know, I never thought I'd be going down here, but it's really intriguing to try and get to the bottom of this. And again, you know, this could all be fake. It could all be smoke, and it could be going nowhere. But, you know, when you go down these rabbit holes and you start to read these disturbing accounts, you're kind of like, you know, you're kind of thinking to yourself, this can't be real. This cannot be real. Some of the wild stuff that I've been reading. But then, you know, in the back of my mind, I'm like, right, okay, this could also be cognitive dissonance, because, you know, I've done a lot of work on the cognitive dissonance. And I do understand that your brain, when it's given information that is just so far out there, you naturally don't believe it. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm going. I'm going to be doing a lot of online research towards this, and I'm going to just see where it goes. I mean, I can't give you guys any more information that is already out there in the public space. But what I can do is I can make those connections and let you guys look for yourself. Anyway, guys, that's it. Just a short video. I'm going back to grid now. I'll get you another video later.